In today's video, we're going to be looking at reasons why people might be suicidal. Feeling suicidal will be a different experience for every single person. They will have their own journey through life that has culminated in a sensation of feeling like it would be better if they were dead than to remain alive. Sitting with the emotions and memories and thoughts and images connected to their experiences become too unbearable to live with. The way I'm going to put this video together is to simply give you a list and a little insight into suicide. People suffering with mental health issues, including depression, OCD, personality disorders, people who suffer with paranoia, people who hear voices or have delusional thoughts, addiction, people with a history of crime and violence, victims in traumatic events, people who have experienced physical disability or injury, people who have experienced loss and grief, especially if that loss and grief is of a traumatic nature, people who have lost a child, people who have chronic low self-esteem, people who have major life regrets, people whose lives didn't amount to what they had hoped it would, people overcome with a sensation of fear, failure, worthlessness, heartbreak, envy, jealousy, people consumed with pressure, people who feel they're not good enough, people riddled with guilt, people that are terrified, people whose lives feel unbearable, who feel like their circumstances are never going to change, improve, or get better, people who are trapped for religious reasons, i.e. unable to live the life they want because it will disrupt their culture or community, people struggling to understand their sexuality or gender identification, or struggling to find where they fit in the world in the way that they wish they could, people that feel they have nowhere to turn, who think it's pointless, people totally dissatisfied with how their life has unfolded, people who think their families would be better off without them, who think no one loves them, who think they've burnt all their bridges, people who can't move on or move past a certain point in their life, people struggling and fighting to make change, people who have lost what they perceive to be everything, i.e. bankruptcy or failure in business, redundancy, people who don't know how to reach out, who don't know how to ask for help, who don't think that the help exists. So as you can see, the list is endless. There are so many reasons why someone might reach the point where they feel that life is intolerable, that the only option is to end their life, and that everything will be better once they have. Counsellors and therapists are trained to help with every single one of those scenarios. If you know someone that is suffering from suicidal feelings, then my request is that you help that person to access good quality therapy or counselling so that they immediately start to get the support that they so desperately need. By working with a trained professional, gradually they can begin to process their feelings, come to terms with their past, and make positive plans for their future. Share this video and save a life.